In this video I will show you my auxiliary warp drive. Now, I already made a video about my main warp drive, but what kind of engineer would I be without a backup system? And now here it is. This little machine is pretty down to its basic but in perfect working order. Nonetheless, it consists of the matter tank here, the reactor core and the warp plasma manifold. Okay, first I will fill the matter tank. Simple dihydrogen monoxide will do. The core itself is a simple open-top funneled device. It has to be lined with a dilithium matrix for every cycle. Let's do this. The matrix is a simple wafer lined with dilithium. You just fold it at the seams, like this, and then put it into the reactor. Okay. Now we take the reactor and put it on the warp plasma manifold. As you can see, it's more like a monofold, but it acts like a manifold, so the name stuck. As this little reactor lacks a priming device, the antimatter has to be pre-milled before injected into the core. I have to keep it in this special container to prevent contamination. Now don't worry, it's coated with dark matter, so it's fairly safe to use. Okay, that's it. Now the core and the manifold are put into the reactor. Shielding is closed. Ready? Let's fire the reactor up. Now comes the waiting phase. Inside this reactor is a heating element that lowers the density of the matter, thus creating spontaneous steam bubbles that drive the matter up this conduit here into the matter injector. Now we better close that thing here. It's a pretty ingenious device, as it preheats the matter and injects it in short bursts without any moving parts. It's totally fail-safe, so you don't have to worry about flushing the reactor with too much matter causing an overflow. That would be quite a mess. Let's see. It works. Very well. Don't mind the noises in the background, that's just a dishwasher. I know it shouldn't be in engineering, but, well, it was the only place left. Okay. I think I'll forward the video slightly because this will take a few minutes and nothing more happens than, well, warp plasma forming in the manifold. Okay, we're now halfway through the process, and if you listen carefully, you can hear the steam bubbles driving the matter. There. And again. And again, no moving parts, no nothing. Ingenious device. Right, a few hard cuts later we have reached nearly the end of the cycle. Now the matter is almost spent. Now it's done. The reaction is still going on here in the reactor. I just open it for demonstration. You shouldn't do this in operation. There we are. Don't mind the steam, it's harmless. So, now we need to wait a few seconds longer so that the rest of the warp plasma can form and flow into the warp plasma manifold. Alright, now the reaction is done and we can switch off the reactor. Now, the warp plasma is not as pure as in my bigger, more sophisticated reactor, but that can be amended. The warp plasma is transferred into the intermixed chamber. Here we adjust the mix. And after that, the warp plasma is transferred into the warp nacelles. Needs a little adjustment. The downside of this reactor is that the dilithium matrix gets clogged with dark matter, as you can see, so it has to be replaced every time for every reaction. Now, in theory, it is possible to dry and clean the wafer, but it contains only so much dilithium, and actually that would be a waste of time. Allow me. So, that's it for today. Goodbye and until next time.